Where are you joining us from?
I'm joining from Nairobi, Kenya, from
Okay.
Kibera.
So you and Clarice are at the same school right now?
Yeah, we're in the same school.
Well, it's good to see you. It's good to
Yeah.
finally have us together. It's been a while, right?
Yeah.
So Khadijah, I was just explaining, we have a relationship with this company called Riverside, and they gave us some technology to use, and we're just trying to figure it out a little bit today. And not to get too technical, but I'm going to be able to pull up a transcript of our entire conversation, and supposedly I could highlight the text and it will automatically make video edits just on what I highlighted.
That's pretty amazing.
Yeah. Another thing that supposedly we could do is we could translate into over 100 different languages. So I'm even hoping at
Jeez.
some point during this call, if maybe we could have some people speak Swahili. And Rich, I don't know if you know another language, but that would be cool.
Swedish.
Okay. So maybe this would be a good opportunity to test out the capabilities.
Yeah, sure. How fun.
Do we want to go around and we could introduce ourselves and give us your name and the school that you're teaching at? And
Yeah.
maybe you can give us a little bit of an overview of what kinds of projects that you're currently involved with your students and what your students are up to.
Yeah, sure.
Rich, you want to go first?
Sure. So Rich, that's my name. I work at a school that's called Hudik Gymnasiet, and that's Hudiksvall is the name of the town that I live in. And it's a small school, about a little over 100 students. So not very big. And I'm responsible for the graphic design program, which is more of a media program. So we work a lot with film and photography, and we also work a lot with graphic design. So a lot of visual communication, everything from logos to magazines and all kinds of different projects concerning visual production or visual communication. So it's everything from print to film, you could say. Some of the things we're working on, we just started a film. We just recently completed a project working with sound theater to create a room and space just using sound, to short film that we're going to be working on, where we focus on cuts between shots. So the focus is on the cuts and not necessarily on the storytelling. But of course it's all going to be, we're going to try to get the storytelling right too. So that's what we're working on now. And I have some other students. Somebody's working on a book about baking, and another student is making his own font for creating a visual identity for things. So we have a lot of different things going on at the same time.
That sounds incredible. I'll tell you what, I want to come out there and visit you. It sounds like you have some ambitious work going on and a lot of different things happening all at the same time.
Yeah, a lot of fun.
Clarice, I was wondering if maybe you could introduce yourself and tell us a little bit about you and what you're doing.
Okay, thank you. So I'm Clarice Somondi, director of Kibera Girls Soccer Academy. So when you talk about Kibera Girls Soccer Academy, many people know as a center where girls are playing soccer. That is, so the school is basically called Kibera Girls Soccer Academy because it started as a soccer club. That is back in the year 2002. So we had a team of about 20 girls. I was among the women that were playing by then. So we used to play soccer team within the slum. And now we used to play tournament against boys, being that the girls were very much committed at several tournaments. So most of the people in the community started appreciating girls. They were fortunate to play soccer, and the team now grew from 20 to 60 girls. Along the way, we started losing some of the girls due to teen pregnancy and also early marriages. Some adults were also yet to go and look for a job because their parent, like a girl child, is that belongs to another family. Starting the center, the main plan was just to have set where girls could stay from morning, then to in the evening they go for soccer training. We used to Asim was the founder and he was also our coach by then. 13 girls that committed themselves to stay in the center. Like, we also want to be taught, just like any other girl, we want to put on school uniform. This is when the idea of having a formal center came from. Now, since then, the population of Kibera Girls Soccer Academy has grown from 13 committed girls into the center, 50 girls, and so far we have 471 girls graduated through the institution. One thing at the center, when we were starting, our main focus was girls that are talented in soccer. But right now, we felt like every needy girl is talented in soccer. And now the door is open for any needy girl from the slum and also from the remote area. 100%. So 80% we pick girls from area. 20% we give opportunity for girls that are marginalized area that are prone to female genital mutilation and marriage. So within the center, apart from specializing on football, so we've also been able to introduce other skills such as photography, where the girls are able to tell stories from Kibera and share with other people. The girls are also able to write stories. So we are able to partner with other schools and also other countries so that the girls can learn stories of the other regions. So basically one of the club under photography, we call it shaders because it helps to shed light about Kibera. It helps to inform people about Kibera being a place where there are very great opportunity. So apart from photography, we also have girls that are specializing on computer. So it is called a computer club. And mainly they do coding. So for the program, after a period of 6 months, most of the girls are ready for the job market. So reason it is because the system is exam oriented. But as KGSA, we felt like the life of a girl child is not measured with examination. And that is why after 4 years stay at Kibera Girls Soccer Academy, through the hands-on skills that they're learning, they can still make a difference. They can still support their family. They can still raise their upkeep when they go to university. They're still able to use those skills. And even we have some girls immediately after graduation, they're able to be employed at the studio or at the television center so that they can work and help in editing or taking pictures. Apart from journalism, apart from the photography class, we also have a tailoring club where the girls are able to make fancy items. So they become creative and make different items. So the items are normally sold to guests. From being sold to guests, the girls are able to repair their uniforms. So right now, the girls cannot stay with torn uniform within the center because we have this club. Then apart from that, we also have a catering club where they learn food and nutrition. So after their graduation, they can even start some small hotel or they can start business or be employed. Then apart from that, we also have business club. So the business club mainly they identify business ideas. Then apart from identifying business idea, they're able to come up with different ideas, solutions for the environmental problem. Then come up with a solution that is income generating the club. Then apart from that, we also have an hairdressing club. All the girls are shaving just like me, but we have a dressing club within this institution where they learn about beauty. And apart from that, immediately after their graduation, they can still specialize on the same course. Apart from specializing on the same course, they can even start up a business in relation to that particular club. Then we also have a drama club. So mainly they're also able to act or tell stories in relation to challenges and the possible solution from our surroundings. Then apart from that, we also have Change Maker. So Change Maker Club is also a special club where the girls are able to figure out some of the challenges. They identify possible solutions. They are also trying to relate these challenges with tech, how they can possibly be solved, and also how they can disseminate that particular information. So we have several clubs within the center, and I'm glad that different girls, they normally choose the clubs that they want in relation to what they're interested, in relation to what they want to pursue. And we've seen several girls, at least when they come, they're very timid, but during their second year, they've gained a lot of confidence because apart from forcing yourself to go through the books, there's something that you love, something special that you are learning through the institution. And Khadija is also one of the alumni of KGSF. She also went through journalism club, and that is why she's specialized on graphic. And coming back, she's now volunteering as the social media manager at the school. So through the different clubs, so all this is normally made possible through partnership and also through KGSF Foundation that supports the school. 99% of our funding is through KGSF. And apart from KGSA Foundation, we also partner with other organizations so that we ensure that the girls experience as many projects as possible. And also some of the unforeseen challenges, we are able to solve them through partnership. and I'm glad to be part of this team. Thank you.
Well, I guess we need to step up a little bit here. Oh, Clarice, what are you going to do? You're going to clone yourself? We need like 100 of you. You need an army to be able to administer all of this. That is so ambitious and like inspiring. Rich, you have any
Maybe can
response to that?
I just think that it sounds like you're doing very important work, and it kind of makes this feel like we're just going through the motions.
No, we're not going through the motions. Everybody's doing great work. But Clarice, it's so inspiring to hear how you're creating programming that is empowering people
Right.
and
Yeah.
turning them into citizens
Mm.
where they can, not just compete, but, be able to lead in their
Yeah.
community. You're creating leaders. That's very inspiring.
It is.
Rich, you're not doing some chopped liver work either. I've seen some of the work that your students are producing, and I think next time we meet, we should probably show up at this meeting with like a sample or two of what we're doing so we could work on sharing our screen and see how all of that goes. Khadijah,
Cool.
you want to go ahead and give it a roll?
So my name is Khadija. I graduated from KGSA in 15.
Tuiko
So
connected.
back then I was in journalism club, and right now I'm working at the school as the social media manager. I'm also in charge of the journalism club. So I kind of do like a similar work as Rich, because I'm in charge of doing like all the graphic designs stuff in school, and also like all the videos of the school in help with the journalism club members. So I basically teach them how to take photos, edit photos in Lightroom,
The kid.
edit
Mm.
videos in using CapCut and Adobe Premiere Pro. And
Yeah.
one thing that we currently did like as a group is like telling the story of like coming up with news of how the year has been in school. The project is like we wanted to share with the different people how like the different activities that happen in the school. So we do them in form of news, because in the
Yeah.
club we have like news anchors, reporters, videographers, and editors. So we do them as NDR news, like all the activities or some of the activities, because there are so many. Some of the activities that has happened like throughout the year in school. So we do them as a
Okay.
news. That is the current project that we were working on.
My name's Jason Kay, and I am a video production and digital storytelling teacher at Everett High School in the Lansing School District here in Michigan. And I'm excited to be here with everybody and embark on this cross-continental collaboration. It's very exciting for us to be able to kind of link up and bring our students together and be able to have creatives from all across the globe talk about the exciting projects that they're doing. And I'm excited to get the students involved. And that's probably one of my biggest projects. In addition to that, we're currently working on 4 segments for PBS. There's a new national program that's going to be airing in the spring of 26. So we're doing some micro documentaries for PBS. We're also currently writing scripts for short films, which we're going to produce and enter for different film festivals. And we
Awesome.
have this immersive experience event that we're planning for our school to generate community engagement around the theme of gun violence. So those are the types of things that we're currently working on right now.
Nice. That sounds exciting to be doing things that aren't just in the classroom as well. Things that are gonna go someplace else than just to you.
Absolutely. I mean, that's one of the big keys is to get kids engaged.
Yeah.
Obviously, we're all working on like real world type kinds of projects, and it really kind of gets them a little bit more excited if they realize that their work is not only relevant, but other people are going to be able to experience it as well.
Right. Right.
As a matter of fact, can we talk about some of the things that we're doing to get our students' work out there so other people are aware of what our students are doing, things that we've been doing?
Before the pandemic, the graduating students at this school had an advertising bureau or just a media bureau that accepted clients from local clients, local companies, and private people that needed things, maybe a website, maybe a film for an event, some kind of recording or something, musical recording or things, and they actually charged for those things just like a regular company would, and then the money went back to equipment. Well, anyway, in short, what we're trying to do is we try to, as much as possible, work with local companies and things. We have a location. We're right in the middle of town. So right outside the door, we have the entire community. So we try to do as much as we can with those kinds of jobs. And in the meantime, when we're not doing that type of job, then we're practicing for different situations, practicing technique and practicing, working on making things better.
Getting yourself ready, getting your students ready to get their work out there. So when they do, it's at a high level, right?
Yeah, but the best way is to actually work with if you're working with a company, then they have to be on point. They have to step up. That's the best way to learn and the quickest way to learn when it actually really matters. So,
absolutely.
Yeah.
We have a marketing company here that is in charge of promoting travel and tourism locally, and it's called Choose Lansing. So one of the things that we're looking to do is to collaborate with Choose Lansing to create some marketing videos. And I think that the students are pretty excited to actually work with a real restaurant, a real bookstore, a real music store, the zoo, have a client, right?
Yeah, that's great.
Khadijah, Clarice, you want to weigh in on that? Like some of the things that you're doing to get your students' work out there into the community?
So mainly at KGSA, we also have the outreach programs where the girls are able to go out, then share the stories. Also, some of the activities that are taking place, most of the sporting activities that are being conducted, they're able to share the sporting activities within the community. Then apart from that, so the girls that have also been trained through mentorship, they are also able to conduct sessions with the younger girls. And the good thing is that I've seen some of them starting some of the so that they can support other younger girls in the community. So with the photography club, so apart from the photography club, we also have the computer club.
Yeah, so just like more of encourage. I work closely with the journalism club, but I'm thinking of also keeping the other girls closely because we have a lot of challenges in Kibera and stories that we can tell. So it's more of encouraging them, like if they have identified maybe something that they need to talk about, they should just like reach out and then we can see how we are going to address it. So more of like encouraging the girls to talk more of whatever is happening to the community so that at least we can try and air out those things, even if it will be like filming or acting it out and then trying to find possible solutions.
I'm just thinking, I know in Lansing that the situation is different than here in Sweden, but I mean here in Sweden, in this small town, the things are pretty good. There's a lot of things that are, that's why it's great to hear what you're talking about, because you have such larger issues to deal with than things that are here. I feel it feels very privileged, to be here, and the kids, the things that they talk about, the things that they think about are really, really on the surface compared to what you're talking about. And that's what I think is so exciting about this collaboration, is the opportunity to learn more about the different situations in these different areas, and then also to see the work coming out of them based on experiences and backgrounds and the way that society is constructed in different areas.
Absolutely. I'm so excited to learn from both of you, and I'm excited for our students to be able to learn from one another. And this isn't just like exchanging creative content, it's also learning about other cultures. So
yeah, that's probably one of the biggest advantages as well, I think.
And I think it's a good platform for the students to share their voices and also talk about what's going on in their lives and what's going on in their communities, and sharing the struggles and the successes. I was wondering, Clarice and Khadijah, I was listening to both of you, and so Khadijah, you actually came through the program that Clarice was talking about. So would you say Clarice is your mentor?
More than my mentor. She's someone that I really look up to. She has really played a big part. She was my teacher back in high school, so she has really played a big part in actually making me who I am today. and she's still continuing to, I'm still learning a lot from her. So she's like more than my mentor. I can't say she's my mentor, more than that, more than.
That's great.
Thank you.
Yeah,
Now,
and we
do you-
spend a lot of time together. I'm learning a lot from her, and I'm continuing to learn a lot from her because we spend a lot of time together. So I think mentor is not the word.
Clarice, that must give you a lot of pride seeing one of your star pupils rise up and continuing to give back and now be part of the organization that you're a part of.
I'm always very excited when I see the girls that have gone through KGSM becoming much better. So far, we have 5 girls that are also at the institution. They said they went to university and they're now in it. And the good thing is that when they come in as teachers, so apart from being directed to leading the institution, we are at the same level. Because apart from work environment, there is also a lot to share in relation and also guiding each other.
Hey, Rich, before you
Yes,
go,
yeah.
can you do all of us a favor?
Yeah.
Can you explain for the record how this kind of like the catalyst of how this happened, like how we met? Because you talked about Lansing. Can you kind of give us a little bit of a quick backstory?
Yeah, they all come from Lansing. I was born in Lansing from, original. I was born there. And for actually quite a few years, I've been trying to get in touch with my former high school because where Jason works is where I went to high school. I graduated in 1989 was when I graduated high school. So I've been trying to get in touch with my high school for quite a few years actually, but I realized that my emails have gone into junk mail, gone directly to junk mail. So I've never been able to really get in touch. And it's been at different times, so I haven't put that much effort into it, I guess. Well, so eventually I called my mom and I told her she has to call the school. And so anyway, long story short, I was traveling to the United States last winter, about a year ago, and I contacted the school and was able to come in and meet Jason and see that he was doing the same type of work that I'm doing, or the same type of teacher. And so we met on a couple of occasions there last year. I got a tour of the school and we talked a lot about doing different things. And then I'm not sure how KSGA got involved, but I'm super happy that it is that way. But we talked about doing something together, and then next time I heard from you, then you, Khadija and Clarice, you were also involved, and that's fantastic. It's even better, of course. But yeah, so that's a bit of the story. I've got connections to land.
And now we have connections to Kenya.
That's right. It would be great to actually visit.
You know what? We're going to have to make that happen. And the connection to Kenya comes from the Lansing Rotary Club. And I was speaking with them, and they're heavily involved in supporting the school. And that's a passion project of theirs. And I told them that we were looking to do this cross-continental collaboration of creatives and start a podcast featuring student work, and they were all about it. So they put us in touch with one another.
Well, that's awesome. Det var jättekul att träffa er igen, jättekul att se er, och jag ser verkligen fram emot den här fantastiska resan och arbetet tillsammans.
Appreciate you, Rich. Peace and love to you. We'll see you soon.
Thanks. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. During our next meeting, we'll also make plans for like how we're going to get our students involved, because we don't want it to be us talking. We wanted to kind of pass the torch to our students, right?
Yeah.
So I'm wondering, before we get off, can you each give us a quick sign off in Swahili or any other language that maybe you know?
Nimekuwa na furaha kuwaona nyinyi wote. Natumai tukiendelea kuzungumza pamoja na kuhusisha wanafunzi wetu, tutakuwa na muda mzuri, na niko sure tutasaidia watu wengi zaidi hapa nje, na sisi wenyewe tutaendelea kujisaidia. Tuendelee kuongea na tuendelee kuwasiliana. Kazi hii ambayo tunataka kufanya iweze kukua yenye mafanikio. Na nimefurahi sana kuwaona, na natumai nitawaona tena. Asante.
Thank you. I'm excited to get on the transcripts and translate that. And that's one of the things that we do here is we have a lot of different languages that are spoken. So I think it's important that you speak in your native language, you know?
Yeah. Okay.
So thank you. Did Clarice, is she still here?
Jason,
She was
can you still hear
connecting, so I
Khadija?
think we just lost her. I think maybe it's just the connection.
Okay. Well, I'm going to sign off too. And Khadijah, it's just you and I. And I just want to let you know, I really feel blessed to be working with you and Clarice and Rich. And I'm excited for what we're getting ready to do. I mean, we're embarking on a new journey, and
Yeah.
education is the key to empowerment and success. And I'm really excited for us to be able to bring our students together and for them to meet each other and make the world a little bit smaller
Yeah.
and find some common ground. So until next time, I'm going to say peace and love.